Hi, this is Mandi Ellefson, and I have Shola Abidoye here on the line with me. Thanks so much, Shola, for showing up and being willing to share your knowledge with us today.
Thanks for having me, Mandy, and I'm really looking forward to speaking with you and your audience about some important insights today.
Great. Well, Shola is the co-founder and the chief revenue officer for Digital Author Labs, and she works with premium content creators, coaches, and consultants to build CRSP, as she calls it, digital sales funnels, so that they can scale their businesses without the hassle and the risk and get off the feast and famine client acquisition roller coaster ride. And Shola lives between the East Coast on Baja, Mexico, and Europe. So, Shola, thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it. And what I'm really excited to talk to you about today is about the scalable marketing funnels, and it's so imperative for your growth to have a marketing system that you can rely on to bring in leads. Otherwise, you're just scurrying around, and your business is based on time, and it's based completely on you and your network. So, tell me how we can do that. I know that's kind of a big question.
No, I'm delighted. And you mentioned CRISP, which is really a passion of mine and the vehicle for which I help content creators, coaches, and consultants. So CRISP just stands for controllable, repeatable, scalable, and predictable digital sales and client acquisition funnels. And when you think about it, Mandy, the big challenge for most businesses is that when their owners become entrepreneurs, they want to build the kind of business that gives them the kind of consistency and predictability in their income that they had when they were employed. So when you think about it, every person who has had a job in the past knew that, let's say, if they were paid every other week, or if you're in Europe, or let's say down in Oz when you're listening to this, people are paid monthly. You knew that when Friday or Wednesday or whenever your payday came, you were going to get income. Okay, but the challenge for us when we take on the mantle of entrepreneurship is that we are in a 100%, some might say 110% performance environment. And
Mm-hmm.
so you're just in terms of your lifestyle, in terms of being what I call the sleep at night tax, building a business that gives you that stability, that predictability that you can get when you normally were employed is a real challenge. And the statistics say that typically your average business fails within 5 years. And
Yeah.
often you fail because you have a business that's akin to, let's say, a body, if I may draw an analogy for people. So imagine someone who has irregular breathing. Like, you could be the healthiest person in the world, but if you breathe irregularly, that could take you out. And businesses that don't have predictable and consistent lead generation and ultimately client and revenue acquisition systems breathe irregularly. And just like you can only deal without oxygen for, let's say, 3 minutes as a body and you'll pass out, when you're a business, there's only so long that you can go with not having consistent revenue before your business fails. You get a expense that you weren't sure about and it just wipes you out, or emotionally it takes such a toll on us as an entrepreneur that we just give it up. So I'm really excited about having people walk away with some potentially disruptive insights about how to build those kind of funnels today through listening to you.
I love it. Disruptive. You're definitely disruptive in this area. And I think you're totally right about people, specifically successful